Hey Sainers, welcome back to Saints TV Weekly for July 31st, thanks to inglewoodcoffeeroasters.com.au. Make sure you go on over to that website. Saints40 is a discount code and you get 40% off coffee, tea and chai products. It was a great win on the weekend. We secured 5th position with the 29-point win over Hawthorn, which is great. But we've got a big 3 games coming up. We've got them against Carlton, Richmond and Geelong. And I saw during the week that the club have actually dropped a really good membership deal. Basically, if you sign up for the 3-game GA membership next year, you get those 3 games for $1. That's unbelievable. It's basically $105. You get your 3 games next year. You get your 3 games for $1 this year. It's an amazing offer. And I mean, this Sunday, it's going to be huge, Sainers. We all need to be there. Because it's retro round, first of all, which is amazing. And it's against Carlton, and we hate Carlton, and it's 5th v 7th, and it's basically, if we win that game, we probably play finals. It's that big. It's basically an elimination final. So I've got the link to the membership sign up in the bio, so make sure you click on over to that. It's an amazing offer. The 2024 membership is a 3-game GA membership, priced at $105. And you get those 3 blockbusters. You know, they're massive games. It's not just any game. These are games that we need big crowds. They're all at Marvel. We need to get there, get loud like we did yesterday in the cheer squad, and bring the boys home and get the 4 points in all of those games. Now to the game itself, it was a great start. The first quarter was great. I won't go into too much because I've done my review on it already, so make sure you go and check that out. We also spoke to Jack Billings and Jack Higgins, and that was great. So that's on YouTube as well for you guys to access. Player ratings will be up on Saints TV Plus very soon. So if you want to check those out, sign up to Saints TV Plus. But the game itself, we did what we needed to do. We came out fast. It was really good to see. The first quarter was a continuation from the last quarter from the North game. And then obviously Hawthorn fought their way back in the second and third terms. But I thought we battled it out really well. And we came out really strong in the fourth and didn't give them a sniff. We took away any momentum they had, took the game away from them, and basically cruised to victory in the end, which is nice because we've not been able to do that for probably 10 weeks. So it was a good change there. In terms of injuries, I think the key one was Zach Jones. Still TBC on exactly what happened there. Could be a knee, could be a broken leg. I'm not exactly sure. But that kind of adds on to, during the week what we found out that Dougal Howard missed the game with a fracture to his left finger, I think it was, or his left wrist. And he'll be out for a little while. But on top of that, we've still got players that can come back, which is good. So we saw Zane Cordy return, and he was pretty serviceable. And then you got Max King this week, supposedly, that's tracking very nicely. And Tim Membry, who I think played at Sandy, so we'll talk about that a bit later. But he's also a chance to return with, I think, Seb Ross maybe 1 to 2 weeks more. So pretty good news there on the injury front, I think. In terms of VFL, like I mentioned, and Sandy went down by 47 to the Hawks at Box Hill City Oval, 121 to 74. Best players were probably, Isaac Keeler kicked 2, most on the ground with Matty Allison. Paris kicked 1. Most disposals from the AFL listed players was Ben Patton, 23, Leo Connolly, 23, and Tom Highmore, 20 with 5 marks. Ollie Hodden, 18, was solid. Nick Caulfield, good to see him get through the game, 18. Max Heath had 14 hitouts and 16 disposals. Tim Membry, I'm not sure if he actually played. Jack Hayes, 7 disposals and a goal. Tim Membry, 1 goal and 9 disposals, so probably limited game time there. Tom Campbell played as well, 10 disposals and 14 hitouts. So not huge numbers from the AFL listed players, but nonetheless, gives the selectors something to think about going into this game because Carlton are on fire, and obviously Charlie Curno's kicked 6 again against Collingwood. He's kicked 16 in 2 weeks, and we don't have Dougal Howard. So I thought we managed Hawthorn's tools pretty well. I think it was more Luke Bruce that got off the chain in this game and kicked 6. But, Lewis was serviceable, but he wasn't a game changer. I thought we handled him pretty well. And it was good to see Mason Wood get back in defence. So I think a team effort's going to be needed again this week, but whether we go with Cordy again or we elect to bring in 2 tools down the other end to just exploit them in our attack is another question, but it's a big round 21 game, Sainers. We've got to get there. Sign up to that membership deal. You'll get this game in the next 2 games. And if not, just scan your ticket if you've already got one and get in because it's our home game, which is good. So we make a little bit of money from this game as a footy club, and we want to see over 50,000 there. We know Carlton fans are going to turn up. They're coming out of the woodwork now. We need to go there and bring our loudest voices like we did yesterday in the cheer squad. Mine's a bit scratchy still. I know Marshy's definitely on the herbal teas today, but it's a huge month. Every game is an elimination final. There's not one easy game there. They're all 50-50, and then we ended on Brisbane at the Gabba, no less in the last game of the season. And hopefully by then we know our position, and it's not a game where we have to go there and win, although we want to win every game, but we don't have to make finals. So if we win this week, it creates a gap with teams like Geelong and Carlton, and those are the two teams that I think are closest to us that can snatch those positions. So the fact that we play them in the next 3 weeks is huge, and we need to bring our best. And hopefully yesterday was a start of that turnaround into just finding form at the perfect time of the season. That'd be unreal. Okay, so that's pretty much it, Sainers. Saints TV podcast will be out tonight. Saints TV Live is actually going to be tonight, not Tuesday nights for the next couple of weeks. So it should be Jordan and Dino tonight live from about 7:30, so keep an eye on that. But as I mentioned at the top, the 3-game membership, it is amazing, $105. You get 6 games basically with that value, and they're all big games. So sign up to that, support the club, and get to the games, most importantly, and bring your voice and wear your colours. So that's what we got to do. That's as fans, what we did yesterday is what we got to do for the rest of the season. Bring the noise, bring the support, and you clearly see that the boys lift to that. They really respond to that. And it was great to see yesterday. You could hear it on the telecast, the cheers, the chants, everything. It was amazing. So we need to bring that next week because we know Carlton are going to do that. So let's bring it, and then hopefully the boys will bring it. And in a week's time, we'll be talking about a monumental win, hopefully. But yeah, I'll wrap it up there, Sainers. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your week. And as always, go you mighty Sainers. See you guys.